I think with all of that said, let's go ahead and try to do this. Oop, I didn't mean to add a third player. There we go. Try to do this 7 Epidemic game of Pandemic. And we have to get like super lucky here. And then when the game's playing, there are some loud noises. So please let me know if the audio for the capture device, like for the Switch audio, is too loud or too quiet. Because I don't want to blow out your ears when it's like woo, woo, woo. All right, here we go. Diseases have been reported in New York, Lima, and Osaka. Well, those are all over the place, so that's not a great start. But those are only the one cubes. Tehran, Bangkok, and Hong Kong. Okay, these are the 2 cubes. The Bangkok and Hong Kong are right next to each other. That's good. This isn't too bad either. The 3 cubes are in Washington, which is right next to where we are. And then Baghdad and Algiers, which are not exactly next to each other, but close. So this is not the worst. Okay. Oh, it was kind. It was kind. Look at that, everyone. We have 4 blue cards already. First thing I want to do is I want to know what this event card does. Remove 1 card from the infection. Oh my gosh. I almost just want to use that right now. Remove 1 infection card from the disease discard pile. I could literally just remove Algiers or Baghdad. Like, I don't think Washington needs to be removed because it is right next to a research center, which we can fly to back and forth, obviously. But I can use that card right now. And the weird thing with this game is sometimes, and the way, at least the way we've always played, is you flip a card, like when an epidemic comes, you flip the card over, and that card, you put the 3 cubes on it, then you can use the resilient population card to take it out of the discard pile before you shuffle it back into the deck. I don't know if that's the right way to play it or not, because the game, this digital version of the game doesn't let me do that most of the time. And so I'm thinking that it might be best just to use this card right now. I can get the Quarantine Specialist to Moscow, which that means that the Quarantine Specialist would be able to cut off Tehran and Baghdad, because the Quarantine Specialist is like top-notch character, being able to stop disease cubes being put down. I also want to be able to use the Montreal card with the like give that to the medic potentially, because then the medic would only need 1 more blue, and there's like little to no room for error in with 7 epidemics. I think I'm gonna remove Algiers, because I think that's our worst one right now. Since the only problem is I can get the Quarantine Specialist over there, but I won't have a way back over. I think it's okay. We're going to use it right off the bat. We got to be bold. The only way to have a chance at winning this is being bold. Algiers is gone right off the bat. We don't have to worry about Algiers. Next thing we're doing, DC. Treat everything in DC. Let's see, what do I want to do? I think I'm gonna send him to Montreal. I am gonna bite a turn. I'm gonna bite a turn, but I will be able to move the Montreal card from the Quarantine Specialist to the medic. I'm hoping for a blue. Oh, yes! This is... Okay, you had to give me something in the blues. That figures. Manila, that's fine. Okay. This is perfect. We're going here. We are sharing blue. Medic already has 5 blues. We have 5 blues. We'll have 5 blues on turn 3. This is what we need. Like, legit. Now, we are going to actually fly to Moscow. It's not quite where we want to be. Obviously, we want to be at Baghdad. Or we wanted to be at Tehran to stop Baghdad. But, you know, which is the closest we can get at the moment. I could also fly technically to Beijing. But that's not quite where we want to be yet. So we're going to fly over to Moscow. Pass that turn. Draw 2 new cards. And we did draw the Epidemic. Okay. So we drew our first Epidemic, but we knew it was coming. We just have to get lucky. Bogota. Oh, that's a bad one to be the... Oh, that's so bad. Washington, okay. Lima. Oh, God. I thought it was going to be Bogota. I thought that was Bogota. Like, that was scary. 1, 2, cure. Blue's cured. I can't stop Bogota, can I? Oh, I can't stop Bogota. I can't remember in base Pandemic, does anything happen if your character is in the... Is my... Oh, I think my chat's working still. I hope it is. I haven't seen any talking. It must be. Okay. I don't need that. Okay. Yeah. I don't think anything happens if your character is in the city with an outbreak. But I need to send the medic down to Bogota because the quarantine specialist is going to handle Baghdad, hopefully. So he's going to go down there. Oh, I only have 1 more action? Oh, okay. Well, he won't be there anyway. We just have to hope that Bogota or Baghdad doesn't come out here. That will be unfortunate. But I got 2 turns to try to avoid Bogota. Oh, he gave me another blue. Ooh, airlift. Airlift doesn't help me at the moment. Well, I don't think it's worth wasting the airlift on moving her from Moscow to Baghdad. I don't think that's worth it. So I'm not going to do it. Bangkok, fine. Makes Bangkok 3. Osaka. Okay, we avoided both of those. Too bad you don't have a card that would get rid of Bogota. It wasn't in the affection discard pile. Like I said, it doesn't let you use that card when you are... I don't know. Or at least it doesn't for me. Like most of the time, it doesn't let me use that card when the Epidemic is drawn. But if it was easier for me to get to Bogota than it would have been to Algiers, which it would have been a problem if I didn't remove Algiers, right? So I mean, it's one or the other. You have to make when it comes to 7 epidemics, you literally just have to try to win. Like the whole world could be crumbling, but you can still win. You're not eradicating things. You're not taking time to do that. Like it ain't happening. It was a joke. Okay. Yeah. I know. But okay. We want to send her to Baghdad. No, we're gonna... 1... Yeah, I think I'll go here for 2. And then treat for 2. Okay. So Baghdad and Tehran are both coming. We got a second black and a second red. Continue. Hopefully not get Bogota. Milan is fine. Baghdad. We stopped Baghdad. Good evening of Dyson Men. How is it going? This is a continuation of my Pandemic series that I have been doing. It is a 2-player Pandemic with 7 epidemics. Alright. Hard mode, like, yeah, like I think they call it legendary. So it's pretty rough. I've already had 1 epidemic. I expect to get another soon. Okay, we got 3 yellows. 3 yellows is good. And the other person has no yellows. Okay, Hong Kong now has 3. We have to get the quarantine specialists over there next. We stopped both Baghdad and Tehran from coming. Right? Yep, there's Baghdad. There's Tehran. So that's good. Milan does have 2. We should be slightly worried about that. I don't want to use... What do I want to use here? I don't want to use her reds at the moment because I don't know what I'm doing with that. But I can use the airlift card because the medic has soul. And so the medic can get over there as well. Not that souls is the best spot, but the medic can get over there. So we are going... Do I want to treat one more while I'm here? Sure. Treat for 1 here. Move to Tehran for 2. Treat in Tehran for 3. And then move to Hong Kong for 4 with the airlift. Yeah, let's do that. Move here. Treat. Event. Airlift. Quarantine specialist. Hong Kong. So now we've stopped any being added to Bangkok, Hong Kong, or Manila. I can't stop Osaka because it's not because of Taipei, but oh, that doesn't count as an action. I forgot about that. So I guess we'll treat 1 in Hong Kong. Gave us another black, but it gave us a yellow, and we didn't want that person to get a yellow. Bogota just came out. That's fine. And then we stopped Manila. See, this is what I love about the quarantine specialists, because you just like stop cubes happening. All right. There's no good way of getting over there other than using soul. So I think that's what I'm going to do for right now. So right now the quarantine specialist has 3 black cards and only 2 red cards. So it's better to continue to try to get them the black cards at the moment. So I'm going to use soul, send the medic over there, get them down to Osaka, clear out Osaka. So now literally all we got right now on the board is North America, or the Americas. We have got 1 in New York, 1 in Washington, 1 in Bogota. Great in the Americas. Europe and Africa, we've got 2 in Milan and 3 in Algiers, but Algiers is removed from the game. Algiers, not a problem. Tehran only has 1, and then over here in Asia, Bangkok and Hong Kong have 3 each, but they're currently unlocked thanks to the quarantine specialist. I expect an epidemic. No. Oh, that's great. Hello, legends. Welcome. We just got handed a amazing card. I'm gonna really I have to turn down those cooldown on those Streamlabs things. I really need to do that. I'm going to let the infect cities happen. New York now has 2. That's fine. And Paris is a new card. Okay, that's a new card. That was not part of that before. He got Delhi. A lot of Friday Night Games. Hello, Friday Night Games. Nice to see you. Welcome in. And then Legends bought 2 more games this weekend. That's awesome, Legends. Go ahead and let us know what those are in the chat. For everybody who's new, just showing up, This is part of my Epidemic series that I have been playing here on the Switch over the course of the last few months. I think I started with 3 or 4 Epidemics, and every time I win, I'm moving the way up the chain. This is a 7 Epidemic legendary mode with 2 players, the Quarantine Specialist and the Medic. We have already cured Blue, and I have 3 yellows in Medic and 3 blacks on the Quarantine Specialist. Legends got Paleo and this War of Mine. I do not know anything about this War of Mine, but Paleo looked very interesting. I was very interested in Paleo. So that's awesome. Alright, I think my best bet here with the Quarantine Specialist is to just cure what I have here. What player count on Paleo? What is the player count on Paleo? That I'm not sure. And then Dice Men says, oh, this War of Mine is gold. Interesting. Or good-y. Good? I like it better than the video game it's based on. Oh, I didn't know that was based on a video game. Okay. We are going to move to Bangkok. We're going to move to Bangkok. 1, 2, and then move back to Hong Kong. And Legends got Arcade Spirits, Cough, Monique, Fault for the Switch. Oh, Nayabari's here! Nayabari, how is it going, my friend? Thank you so much for the lurk. Hope you're doing well. How much snow did you guys get over there, Nayabari? You're pretty close to me, so I figured you probably got a good amount too. It wasn't a lot of snow, but we definitely got enough to cover the ground and make the road slippery, that was for sure. Not a ton, it was enough to shovel. Exactly. Yeah, I had to go out and shovel right before I went on the air with Silver Metal Tavern. My wife went out shopping like right before the snowstorm started. So before she came back, I had to make sure that the driveway was at least slightly covered. So I'm like messaging Matt from the Silver Metal Tavern like, hey, I'm scrambling. I just got the kids to lay down for a nap. I have to go out and shuffle, trying to get some food before lunch before the stream. It was a crazy afternoon earlier today. Let's go ahead and see what we get here, if we can get some luck. We did not get any luck. That is unfortunate. Miami. Okay. Don't like that. We're going to continue to the Infect City step, because I don't really have anything to stop it. Bangkok we stop. Give us another red. Lima? Yeah. Okay. We got 6 inches here last night. Oh, okay. That's probably the same storm that just came through, because you're just west of us, Slivers. So it's probably the same snowstorm that just came through here today. I would assume. We're the medic. Okay. I cannot get the medic. I think I put the government grant in Hong Kong, don't I? I have some, yeah, Legends, you don't see too much snow where you are. I think I put the government grant in Hong Kong. Yeah, I think I do. Or do I put it in Taipei? Just so I don't have to move as far. Ooh, that's a question. We are getting some more snow Monday night, but it shouldn't be too bad. 2 to 3 inches. Oh yeah, well that's true. You have a giant mountain at the top, right? Nayabari, yeah, I heard about the snowstorm on Monday night, so that'll be more fun stuff. The Nerdy Steve is raiding with a party of 22. Holy crap! Nerdy Steve, thank you so much for the raid. It was great to play Among Us with you last night. Raid party. Welcome in, Sheik Ahav. Thank you guys so much for the raid. Yeah, it was awesome. It was so great. We had a couple of new people playing Among Us with us last night. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Rock. This is Rolling with Rock. On Sunday nights, I play board games either physically on my table here to my right or digitally like we are at the moment. I'm playing Epidemic Digital as part of my Epidemic series, where I have played an increasingly harder game each time I have won. I'm currently on the 7 Epidemic Legendary series setting, where the most epidemics I can have in the game, it is 7 epidemics. I have already cured blue. This is a 2-player game. I've already cured blue. I am fairly close to curing yellow and black. I just have to get the right cards. And at the moment, the board state is not too bad, but it can go to hell in a handbasket very, very fast. Nerdy Steve, thank you so much for the raid. Let me go ahead and put in this shout out for any of my viewers. Please go ahead and check out Nerdy Steve. Looks like they were playing Magic the Gathering last. So that's pretty awesome. Thank you guys so much for the raid. I always appreciate that when we bring communities together. That's what the Twitch board and card game community is really, really best at bringing communities together. So I really, really appreciate that, Steve. Thank you so much, my friend. We have to figure out what we want to do here. That Miami is just staring at me from across the Pacific Ocean, and I don't like it at the moment. I want to use the government grant to get over there, but I literally can't unless I put the research station in Osaka, which is not a good place to put it. Unless I put it in Osaka, I will not be able to get to Miami to do anything about that card or that area, because I would have to, if I put it in Taipei, which is not even my ideal place. I want to put it in Hong Kong, but if I put it in Taipei, it's 1 to move to Taipei. Oh no, Taipei is okay because it's 1 to Taipei, 2 to fly from Taipei to Atlanta, 3 to Miami. I can cure. Okay, so I have to put it in Taipei. Not the best place, but it's where it has to go. Alright. Legends is asking Nerdy Steve, are you excited about the Vikings themed Magic set? Yes. Cowlhelm Early Access comes out this week. It's going to be great. Is this on Steam or through a mobile app? Nerdy Steve, this is on the Switch. So this is my Switch Pro Controller. Yeah, this is on Switch right now. I know there is a Steam version of this game, but I have this one for Switch. Okay, so we took all of our actions. There is no problems at the moment. We took care of Miami. Give me 2 more blue cards. I don't want blues. Just cured Osaka. And we... Okay, good. We had to go to Miami. Because if Miami just came out, that means if Miami would have outbreak if I didn't go there. I think I need to take... What's she at? Bogota and Santiago? I think I need to take the quarantine specialist to the yellows and trade the yellows with the medic. Because right now, the area is not... it's not too problematic. We should have a little bit of time before the next epidemic, I hope. So what we have to do is start trading cards. She needs to get to Bogota and Santiago. Oh, no. Yeah. Bogota and Santiago. I was looking at the wrong ones. Yeah. Okay. She has Beijing and Manila. I could fly. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I could go to Manila. I could go to Manila for 1. No, that doesn't make sense. 1 to Taipei, 2 to Atlanta, 3 to Miami, 4 to Bogota. Yes, we're just going to send her to Bogota. That's what we have to do. We just have to take a couple of turns and send her to Bogota. I don't think I can do anything about the Hong Kong then, though, right? So, because I can't cure any. So, 1 to Taipei, 2 to Atlanta, 3 to Miami, 4 to Bogota. Yep, okay. So, we just have to do that. we're taking bold actions, but it needs to happen. I'm hoping for some black. Why did you give me more yellow? Nah. Okay, Essen does get us into a decent position there. Gosh. Buenos is better than Santiago, so I don't need Santiago then, because I'm trying to get the yellows to the medic. I wish it wanted to give me 3 yellows there too. Now I have 3 and 3. I don't like that. We don't need Santiago because we can give Buenos and Bogota now. So we don't need that card. And then even though Essen would have been nice to have to get her back into that area, it's a blue. I don't need a blue right now. I do need the other colors. So I have to toss that. New York now has 3. I don't like that. And then Manila got 1 because I wasn't there to stop it. I'm going to lurk and make cookies for a little bit. Well, Games of Fire, thank you so much for the lurk. Have a wonderful time making cookies. Okay, what do I do here? I have to finish my turn in Bogota. No, I have to finish my turn in Buenos Aires. So 1 to Bogota, 2 to take the card, 3 to move to Buenos, so I can cure this one. Okay. So I can treat Miami. I can move to Bogota. I can take Bogota. Medic has too many cards. Yeah, we knew that. Let's see. DC, New York, or London. DC. Probably. Or no, DC could get me back to, I guess, London. I was going to say, DC can get me back to the research station. Even though London takes me over to there. You gotta make hard decisions in this. You gotta make hard decisions. And then they go to Buenos to try to get that last yellow card, because then that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, there's another Epidemic. Ah, that's not good, because New York's in play. And there's only 7 cards in the Epidemic deck. Oh, and then Sao Paulo just came out. The Quarantine Specialist stopped Sao Paulo. Oh, that was so lucky. That was so lucky, everyone. The Quarantine Specialist just stopped Sao Paulo from getting 3 cubes. Problem spots. Hong Kong, Manila both have 2. Milan has 2. But the big problem is New York right now. If New York outbreaks, it will send off 4 blue cubes to Montreal, to Washington, London, and Madrid. But, and there's going to be at least 2 turns. At least 2. Because I will not, this turn here is going to be spent giving Buenos Aires to the medic. I don't know, I don't think I'll be able to get the Quarantine Specialist anywhere close to stop it from that point. I need to, at this point now, get rid of another card. Let's see, what do we have? The Quarantine Specialist still has 3 blacks and 2 red. I don't really want to discard blacks and red at the moment. I have to discard one of these blues. I'm going to discard Washington. Because on the medic's next turn, I can spend New York for 1. Cure New York for 2. Oh, and that's 2 turns away. Is that the right thing to do? I have to keep... I have to let New York outbreak, basically. I don't think that's that bad. Like, it's 4 spots. Washington's the only one of those that even has cubes coming out. And Washington's only at 1 at the moment. I don't think Washington was in the discard pile. It might have been, but I don't think it is. I have to kind of take that chance. So I have to toss New York. Alright, oh, Bangkok has 2 now. And we stopped Sao Paulo again. Okay. Oh, but we're getting 3. Now Osaka. Ooh, the Reds are getting tight. Okay, I don't like that. Come down here. Share knowledge. Give him Buenos. Oh, I gotta toss another card. I can't toss Washington. I have to toss one of these 2. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 black and 2 red. So I gotta toss a red. Even though that's Osaka and that gets him back to Osaka. No, I gotta toss the black. I gotta toss the black. Gotta toss the black. Because Delhi... Where's Delhi? Delhi's not as helpful at this point. Osaka is better to be at. I'm tossing the black for the moment. Okay. I still have 2 more actions as the quarantine specialist. I think at that point now, then, I could probably toss another red. I could toss Manila and then move back to Hong Kong if I wanted to. Because Osaka's already came out, right? Osaka came out, but Hong Kong, Manila, and Bangkok are all still in play. So is New York, but I can't get them to New York. Like, legit. Oh, wait. Okay, chat. I need some guidance here. I can get the quarantine specialist to Madrid. Do I take the quarantine specialist to Hong Kong to potentially stop Bangkok, Hong Kong, or Manila from getting their 3rd cube? Or do I take the quarantine specialist specifically to Madrid to stop New York from possibly outbreaking? I think that's the play. I mean, it's gotta be the one to go to stop the outbreak, right? Versus just getting 3 cards. I think that's it. And then I'll move once, because on the medic's turn, the medic's not going to be able to stop New York. The medic needs to go turn those in. I think that's the play. We go here. This technically also stops Paris. Okay. Give me some black and red. 2 red. Oh, and of course I tossed the red. No, I didn't toss the red card for the medic. I tossed the black. Okay, so Manila came out. Miami came out. And New York. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. We made the right choice. We made the right choice. Okay. We are moving to Washington. Straight off the bat. Wait. Oh, shit. No. Undo. It took the wrong card. It took the wrong card. Hold on. I was like, why is it still letting me build a research station? We want to take the Washington card. That was almost very bad. Thank goodness this game has an undo action. Some games don't. Some games do not have an undo action. Washington. I'm like, it should not be allowing me to make a research station. We have cured yellow. 2 down. I can't stop New York at this point. Right now. As much as I would love to eradicate, I just don't have time. I do not have time for eradication. But I do have enough time to move the... I can move the medic towards... do I cure New York? Or do I just let the quarantine specialist cure New York and move my medic back over into the reds? I think I move the medic back over into the reds and let the quarantine specialist handle New York right now. Oh, another epidemic? Oh, God. Okay. You know what? Madrid. Oh, we stopped it again. We've stopped 2 epidemic cards. Oh, my gosh, guys. We've got a chance at this. Like, knocking on wood. We've got a chance at... We've stopped 2 epidemics. I am extremely tempted to use... I'm using the event, and this is why. I can force New York and Madrid to come out right now while the quarantine specialist is still there. I'm using the card. Okay. Madrid, yes. New York, we went up the top 2. We're flipping 3 of these. Sao Paulo doesn't have anything in it, so it's not a big deal. Manila. Okay, we do not want Manila to pop. We're not wanting Manila to pop. Miami, Sao Paulo, Bangkok. Bangkok's okay at the moment. Manila's a problem, though. So Manila's coming at the end of the quarantine specialist turn, and there's nothing I can do about that. That's not good. That's very bad. Because that is going to send one to San Francisco, to Taipei, to Hong Kong, to Ho Chi Minh City, and to Sydney. And if it sends it to Hong Kong, then Hong Kong will have 3, and Hong Kong's card can still come. Not great. But this is how we want to do it, because we want Madrid. Yeah, we want Madrid, and I don't mind that Bangkok's coming up at the moment. Okay. Or do I want to move? You know what? I'll switch Bangkok and Miami. Because that's not a huge deal, right? Bangkok, Miami, or... No, Sao Paulo. There we go. Okay. Let's just set it up like that. That is very scary. So I know that Bangkok, Miami, and Manila are coming out on the next turn. Okay. It was really good to do that. Because watch this. Madrid, nothing. New York, nothing. Sao Paulo, nothing. I didn't even realize that Sao Paulo was connected. I just stopped the whole epidemic phase by doing that. Okay. Now we got to get serious. Now it's time to get serious. We've got 2 cured. We've got 26 cards left in the deck, which is usually how you lose when you play with this many epidemics. You just don't get the cures in time. You can keep the things at bay, potentially. You can also just lose from cubes. But we're not doing too bad cubes-wise right now. We've got the least amount of cubes we have on the board is the reds, but my medic is over there, and we'll quickly clear those back out as long as we don't double outbreak. The problem is I need to get the quarantine specialist over to the reds while still clearing at least one off in New York. How many of the... I don't know how many of the epidemics I've seen so far. Is it 4 I've seen? I might have seen 4. I don't remember at this point. Okay, what do we do here? We've got New York to take care of. Everything else in the Americas is fine. Algiers is fine. Milan is fine. And then I gotta get the quarantine specialist to the Reds. What? She has Manila. 1 to New York. 2 to clear New York once. Discard the Manila card, as much as that hurts me. And because I have all 5 reds that I need. Hoping to draw more reds. I can't check the other... I can only check the infection. Right? It doesn't let me... No, it doesn't let me check the other discard pile. That's a shame. I don't know how to do that. I have to do that. Okay. So we go here to there. Treat for 1. Oh, yeah. Come to Manila. And then move to Hong Kong. And that stops all those. Dyson Men, off to stream some Tainted Grail. Good luck finishing. Looks like you got this. Dyson Men, thank you so much. Have a wonderful stream yourself, my friend. Give me my red back. No. Oh, it's splitting me between the yellows and the blacks and the reds. That's not good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But now I have 4 blacks. We get rid of Lima, obviously. Oh, that's not what I wanted to see. Bangkok, stopped. Miami, whatever. Manila, stopped. Okay. Now we clean out some of these ones that aren't... Yeah. Oh, what do I do here? This is... Okay. Obviously, I need to kill out these, but I have to figure out how I'm going to get the Osaka card to the quarantine specialist without... I think I hold it. I think I hold the Osaka card for the moment, because we only need to do blacks and reds. I have to find out if the next color card that Quarantine Specialist gets, they will either get the 5th black or the 4th red, and at that point is when I need to trade the Osaka card. If they get the black before the red, then I don't have to trade it yet. So I think what the medic does is just go through here and cure. Or treat. Sorry. So we just took off a bunch of cubes. Currently, nothing's too bad. Miami has 2, and Milan has 2. And so does Bangkok and Osaka. Well, it gave me... Okay, so it gave me more reds and blacks, so it really just comes down to trading. I couldn't stop Osaka. Lima has 2 now. Washington has 2. Hi, Ambi! Hello, Ambi. How are you doing this evening? Ambi, just for you, so you know, this is part of my Pandemic series. I am currently playing with 7 epidemics, the highest possible amount of epidemics that this game allows me to use. And it is honestly going okay. We've cured blue and yellow. And Algiers is not in the game. Milan, Miami, and Lima have 2 right now. Osaka has 3, but just came out. And Bangkok has 2. And I am using the medic and the quarantine specialist. This is going to come down to 1 to Bangkok, cured 2. No, okay. I have to put her in Osaka. Where's Shanghai? Shanghai is north of me. Ugh. Or Karachi. Where's Karachi? I don't know what she's gonna draw. I don't necessarily want to trade cards until I have to know what she's gonna draw. It's like I don't want to send her all the way to Karachi and then she draws a black. I know I spent Moscow already. We have Istanbul, Kolkata, Riyadh, Mumbai, Karachi. I do not have Chennai. I don't think we've had Tehran or Baghdad. And I don't think we've had Cairo or Algiers. There's a good many blacks left in the deck. I think I'm going to continue to do control over here. I don't know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Karachi's 4 away. So even if I put her all the way over there and move the medic all the way over there. 1. No, wait, no. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's only 3 away from... if we go the northern route. And then you could trade. Ooh, this is difficult decision. But I gotta do something because the other spots that I'm leaving alone right now are filling up. Like, things are filling up. I've gotta make decisions. And if we get another epidemic, Osaka is, like, gonna pop. Because Osaka's right there. Where's the medic? Both the medic and the quarantine specialist are in the same place right now. We're both in Hong Kong. So if you can kind of see, the medic's picture is right behind the quarantine specialist. Yeah, we're right next to each other right now because we just traded. We did just trade. There was a lot of red cubes, and the medic just fixed some of that. The quarantine specialist was like holding it on lock, and the medic's like, "I'm coming." But yeah, that is the situation. Oh god, decisions. Do I just try to get the 5th black over and not care that if they draw it? But even if they get the 5th black over to Karachi, this is not what I do. It's not what I do because Karachi is so far away from the research center. 1, 2, 3. That it will take another turn. It's not the right thing to do. It's better just to try to draw one. So we're going to continue to clear cubes. I'm going to move her to Osaka. No. Yes. In case Osaka. Yeah, we're going to move her to Osaka and clear cubes. Okay. It gave us the 5th black. See, this is why we didn't go over to Karachi. This is why we didn't go over to the Karachi. Quarantine has too many. That's okay. San Francisco, we don't care about. Sadly, we do have to discard 1 red. I don't like that, but we do. We're going to get rid of Beijing. So that's okay. It happens. Bogota now has 2. Tehran, okay. And, Milan has 3 now. Okay. Okay. What do I do here? Milan has 3. But I'm going to have to trade reds. Like, I can't really send them back and forth between the two. I can't send him away to worry about the epidemics. Milan is not connected to Algiers. Well, it doesn't matter because they're different colors. Doesn't matter. I think I basically just say screw it. 1, 2. Wait. 1, 2, 3. No. How many outbreaks have there been? None so far. I have not had an outbreak. Algiers is out of the game. Algiers cannot outbreak. The only one that currently can outbreak is Milan, and we just had it. But that will... It's been a while since the last epidemic, and there's 7, so it's coming. So Milan will probably outbreak. Miami, Bogota, Lima are all getting very close. So those could start to chain. Weird guy, no, I can't do that at the moment because the quarantine specialist has 7 cards, including 5 black. If I gave her Osaka, I would just be discarding it. Exactly. I have to wait until after the quarantine specialist turns in the black cards. That's why I can't do that yet. I think the best thing to do here... No, it makes me discard immediately, weird guy. It makes you discard it immediately. So if I give that card to the quarantine specialist, it says, quarantine specialist has too many cards. I am going to move them to Shanghai by going 1 to Bangkok, curing Bangkok for 2, 3 to Hong Kong, 4 to Shanghai. Then on the quarantine specialist's turn, they can move 1 to Taipei, 2 to turn in, 3 to Shanghai, and 4 to take the Shanghai card. And then they have 4 reds again. Or they have 3 reds again, right? No. Yeah, they have 3 reds. Okay, that's fine. That's what we're doing. We're basically letting everything else happen as it would may, and we're trying to rush this. It's literally the only chance we got at this moment. If we gotta do other things, we'll do it. Oh, they got the 3rd red. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we knew the epidemic was coming. Kinshasa. That's okay. Kinshasa's okay. Like, it's probably gonna outbreak, but that's not in the bad place. Kinshasa, okay, first outbreak. I'm not that concerned about that because it's literally not putting any cubes anywhere else that cubes would come. Oh, of course Milan comes too. So Milan sends cubes everywhere, including Paris, which is kind of annoying. And then Manila, oh, we couldn't stop Manila. We could have stopped Bangkok. Okay, that's fine. Okay, come here. Cure. We cured black. Let my copy of the game on March 16th. Still haven't gotten it back. Wait. So this is all Weird Guy's fault. Okay, this is interesting now. So my plan was to shift the Shanghai card to the quarantine specialist, but now the medic has 3 red. That means I should shift the Jakarta and Taipei cards, which honestly aren't that close to each other. I should shift them to the medic. Oh, I should undo this and cure the one in Osaka before I go then. Hold on. Because she's gonna stay in Taipei. Right? Yeah. Treat. Move. Cure. And then just sack one. I'm only sacking one number. Yellow is low. Like, yellow's definitely the one that's pushing right now to get me out of the race. I don't like that, but we gotta try. Like, yes, I know I'm wasting an action. And you give me another red. Oh, you're just splitting the difference on the reds. I hate you. Sao Paulo, that's fine. Bogota, that's not what we want to see. Tehran, that's not what we want to see. Lima, that's not what we want to see. Oh my gosh, this is so scary. Yeah, this is getting... Ho Chi Minh, Osaka. Okay. Quarantine specialist has Bangkok or Jakarta. Bangkok's only 2 away. Jakarta is 3 away. Okay. So moving to Bangkok. And welcome back. We are extremely close to the end of the game, one way or the other. I have cured 3 diseases. But I only have 9 infection cubes left in the yellows. That's so scary. And I'm gonna draw 8 cards. I gotta draw 8 cards. Oh my god. Oh, we're gonna get another epidemic too. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it's only been 2. It's only been 2 turns. You definitely could. The way the shuffling works, you can draw 1. And if you do, I'm done. If I lose this, I'm gonna be so mad because this is so close. But I gotta try, right? Well, there's nothing the medic could have done. This is what we gotta do. We'll see if I have to send the quarantine specialist over and just hope the medic draws another red. Don't be an epidemic. Oh, thank God. Oh, he drew one. He drew it. I can send her over. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Stop that one. That one doesn't matter. That one doesn't matter. That one matters. Okay, we gotta get the quarantine specialist to Miami. I mean, to Bogota. Gotta get her to Bogota. Okay. Medic has Ho Chi Minh City, Hong Kong, Osaka, Shanghai, Taipei. All 5. One to Atlanta, 2 to Miami, 3 to Bogota. Okay, good. I don't even have to spend a card. This is literally all I gotta do. Is just send her to Bogota. And I legit should not lose this game. I think. Oh, we can one quiet night. We can one quiet night. Holy shit. Wow. I did not think we'd get that on the first try. Yeah, literally the best. Holy hell. We just beat Pandemic with 2 people with 7 epidemics. That is nuts. Wow. I'm so glad. I thought that was getting away from us. The yellows came so fast. Like, yellow was fine. Like, all of North America was fine. And then all of a sudden, it had 9 cubes left. And if we would have got a chain outbreak, it would have been done. Like, that was scary. But, I mean, 2-player, like... Oh, thank you. Thank you, Starbuck. 2-player, you basically have to play with the medic and the quarantine specialist. There's no messing around. And it all comes down to, like, we got so lucky with our card draws. It gave us the blue cure on the 3rd turn of the game. We had the yellow cure by, like, the 6th or the 7th turn of the game. Like, we got super lucky. We didn't eradicate anything, obviously, because yellow and blue were still causing problems at the end. But to win with 7 epidemics, or even when when I won with 6 the second time I tried that, it really comes down to just getting very, very lucky with the card draws. And like you said, we got opportune events when we did. So that was great. Thank you guys for being here for that.